Welcome, my friends. Welcome to the Inspiring You Show. If we haven't met, I'm Henry. Friends, this is all about checking in to see how you are and also giving a space weather update, planetary energy update about solar winds, the magnetic sphere, a day of shifts, remembrance, and light radiance. So, if you have been feeling the waves of intensity, sudden emotion, physical fatigue, or energetic expansion, you are not imagining it. We are in the midst of a powerful cosmic recalibration. Over the past 24 hours, our planet has been receiving increased solar wind activity, interacting with Earth's magnetic field in ways that weren't predicted by conventional models. While NOAA and NASA had forecasted a quiet period, in fact, right after they released an update that no solar storms were expected last night through today, we then saw a storm erupt and KP4 and KP5 levels push in. So, my friends, we were met with unexpected solar storms with those KP levels reaching 4 and 5. And this morning brought in yet another KP5 alert, even as official outlooks still say nothing significant. Yet, my friends, if you tune into your body, often it will be telling you what is happening. And those who are attuned to energy know that something deeper is always at play. So, solar activity isn't random. These surges of energy often coincide with shifts in human consciousness, and we are in an ascension process, individually and collectively. And solar light codes are one way higher intelligence helps us evolve, if you will. And so these light codes, in terms of these light waves that are interacting with our nervous system, cellular memory, and energetic centers, are activating dormant gifts, expanding perception, and also flushing old density to the surface. This is a multidimensional moment. And so it's a clearing and then a calling in. So make sure to lean into those energy tools. And with that, we are also currently integrating another timeline shift following the geomagnetic storms. Earth's magnetosphere is continuing in some ways to, if you will, to weaken, which is a natural part of this planetary transition. This weakening isn't just a scientific observation, it's part of the larger shift in consciousness. More people are beginning to recognize how changes in magnetics affect not just Earth's field, but also our own energetic systems, awareness, and embodiment. So, right now, streams of highly charged plasma light are flowing into our atmosphere, carrying this encoded plasma intelligence, light codes, if you will, that are interacting with our bodies, emotions, and consciousness. And with that, then, these aren't random energies, they serve a purpose. They help us to recalibrate, rewire, and rise. And so, as we move toward a significant energetic turning point, which is happening then in early May, welcoming what's arriving. So, whether it's showing up as physical sensations, emotional waves, or moments of deep clarity, this is all part of the upgrade. Let yourself meet it with awareness and grace, and make sure to lean into those tools, my friends. Lean into those tools. And so, also, though, it's not just the solar storms we are responding to. This morning, the passing of the Pope was officially announced. Regardless of your personal beliefs or affiliations, this event carries significant symbolic weight. For many, it stirs emotion, reflection, or even collective grief. For others, it signals change, the end of an era, a turning of the page. In spiritual circles, it's been long said that a major global event would first, at times, break hearts, if you will, and then open them. Then a wave of sorrow would give rise to a deeper collective unity and awakening. And it's just interesting, in terms of witnessing this and as this is unfolding. And so with all of that, though, my friends, the most important thing is to be gentle with yourself, because there is a massive clearing happening and there is a massive calling in. We are in the process of a dual process of it. So make sure to lean into your tools and be gentle with yourself. If you are feeling tender, ungrounded, emotional, or simply unsure, honor that, my friends. You may also be holding space for not only yourself, but also for others. Let your breath be your anchor. Your breath is your life force energy. Let presence be your sanctuary, because this past weekend brought its own sacred light transmission, a powerful influx of light codes activating higher awareness and deeper knowing within each of us. You may have noticed memory surfacing, insights arriving, or old emotional patterns loosening their grip. These codes are opening the subtle layers of who you truly are beyond the roles, stories, or illusions of this realm. You are remembering yourself, and today you're walking with more light than ever before. Notice how your energy is shifting. Notice what you're drawn to, what no longer resonates, what feels more aligned, more true. You are entering a phase where your inner guidance is becoming crystal clear because your frequency is rising, and the world around you will start to shift in response. Everything you need is already within you, but now you're beginning to feel it in more of a tangible way. You're starting to really trust it. And this is the beauty of the ascension process of expanded consciousness, of shifting in terms of clearing old earth, if you will, into new earth or into unity consciousness, whatever words you're using for it. It has many names. It's not just about light coming in from above, it's about the light awakening the truth already encoded in terms of your soul and connection with your human. So, my friends, take a moment today. Breathe deeply. Inhale your own light brilliance, and then exhale anything that dims it. This time has come to fully embody the light that you are. So continue to hold steady, shine fully, and let's keep flooding the field with unconditional love. You are the light the earth is asking for, and you are ready. And it's okay if clarity also hasn't fully landed yet. And if you're in the process of the clearing, it's okay if you're still sorting through what's yours, what's the collectives, what's rising to be felt. Even though the phrase everything you need is within you can sound a bit sometimes like cliche, like, well, what does that mean? There is truth in it. But sometimes accessing that truth takes time, patience, and lived experience as it is unfolding. And that's where then surrendering comes in. And so you may start to notice glimmers of it now, intuitive nudges, subtle shifts in resonance, a quiet knowing that's beginning to feel more trustworthy. That's not just the light from above, it's your own wisdom being reawakened from within. So as you move through today, let it be okay to be in process. You're here to learn, grow, and evolve. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself be exactly where you are. No pressure to shine, no pressure to, or no need to force clarity or joy. Just presence, mindfulness. Just let yourself shift into that beingness. And also, too, if you are in the Inspiring You Patreon, I'll be sharing more later. And if you haven't joined the Inspiring You Patreon community, the link is in the bio or it's in the show notes. And so I'll be including, though, in the Inspiring You Patreon, more insights from the recent energy waves, and also, too, about anchoring new pathways of life within this transformation. In the meantime, my friends, take care of your nervous system. Be kind to yourself, be kind to your heart, and know that showing up, even when it feels uncertain, is part of the light you bring. And you don't have to be perfect, just present. That is really enough. And that's powerful. With that, my friends, much, much love.